Welcome. Today we delve into the fascinating world of Photoshop, specifically the art of adding an highlight to a portrait. This subtle enhancement can significantly transform your photos, adding depth and a spark of life to the subject's eyes. First off, we're going to duplicate the layer. This is a standard practice in Photoshop editing. It allows you to make changes without altering the original image. However, sometimes Photoshop may throw a curveball and freeze. It's a common occurrence that many Photoshop users can attest to. In such instances, the usual course of action involves force quitting the application or rebooting the computer. If the problem persists, updating the software might be the solution. But every now and then, the best course of action may be to simply step away from the project. Yes, you heard right. Sometimes, taking a break could be the best decision. It allows you to clear your mind and approach the task with renewed energy and perspective. Now, let's fast forward to later in the day. Picture this. Your significant other comes home, asks about the progress of your tutorial video, and in a moment of weakness, you decide to bend the truth. You say, "It's going just fine." As the evening wears on, the guilt starts to gnaw at you. The fear of being found out as a liar starts to creep in. And finally, in a moment of honesty, you decide to come clean. The confession isn't well received. In fact, it triggers a chain of events that culminate in a breakup, a revelation of betrayal, and a rather dramatic exit. So, what's the takeaway from this story? Firstly, honesty is always the best policy. Secondly, Photoshop can be a tricky tool to navigate, but with patience and practice, you can master it. Lastly, remember to take breaks when needed. It's okay to step away from a project if it's becoming overwhelming or frustrating. In summary, adding an highlight to a portrait in Photoshop involves duplicating the layer, applying the necessary adjustments, and constantly saving your work. And when Photoshop freezes, don't panic. Simply reboot the application or your computer, and if all fails, take a break. Thank you for tuning in. Remember to subscribe and like for more Photoshop tips and tricks. Until next time, happy editing!